no place behind. But we are also recognizing that in this last mile, we are working with partners that have also withdrawn some funding, especially from the US government. But we are actually saying with the National AIDS Council, we are not going to look back. We are going to use the local resources that we have, our AIDS levy, and the support from our other partners to make sure that we end AIDS by 2030. And this is how we are actually working towards ending AIDS by 2030. We are actually implementing high impact but low cost activities. And mainly these are the prevention programs where we want to eliminate the mother-to-child transmission, we want to reduce the new infections, we want to make sure that people use condoms correctly and consistently. We also want to make sure that people change their behaviors. I believe that 4 decades into the epidemic, people know, people have got information, but we need just to change our behavior. So as we work towards ending AIDS by 2030, we are actually saying as Zimbabwe, we are more than able to achieve our goal with or without funding from outside partners. We are actually recognizing that as Zimbabwe, the biggest resource that we have is our human resources. If you and me are empowered with information to prevent further spread of HIV, you give the information to your significant others, your family, your friends, your workplace, who will be able to prevent the further spread of HIV. I personally believe that if we are going to make sure that all the people currently that are negative will remain negative up to 2030 or forever, it means we will only have to use the resources that we have to make sure that we support those that are on treatment, to make sure that they will improve the quality of life, because we have realized that treatment is actually helping people. People are living productive lives, living with HIV. So I believe that we really need to make sure that we push, even as a media, to make sure that we give the accurate information to our communities so that we'll be able to end AIDS by 2030. As Zimbabwe, we have also realized that we have managed to reach our treatment targets, the 95% of people that are living with HIV, they now, above 95, they now know their status. And out of those 95 that know their HIV status, we have got above 95 that are on ARVs. And out of those that are on ARVs, we've got above 95 that are virally suppressed. But we are lagging behind on children, so we are really making sure that we find the children, we put them on ARVs, and they'll be virally suppressed. The reason why we are saying we need to push the 95, we are actually using treatment as prevention. What does it mean to use treatment as prevention? It means that if you are HIV positive and you are on ART and your viral load is suppressed, you reduce your chances of infecting the next person. So that's why we are actually saying if there's a family member, a colleague who is living with HIV and they are on treatment, let's support them to go on treatment. Because at the end of the day, as a community, if all the people that are living with HIV, they are on ART, it means as a community we have generally reduced our chances of infecting one another. So we are actually saying treatment is going to be very key as we end AIDS by 2030, and we're also making sure that we prevent new infections. Otherwise, I really want to welcome you in Bulawayo. You are going to understand our program, we will show you our hotspots, and we will also have chance to demonstrate how we are responding to the epidemic. I thank you.